At midnight last night, the deadline to submit candidacies for the SDP party presidency expired. 7 candidates are looking to replace Zoran Milanovic as party president. SDP MEP Tonino Picula, former Interior Minister Ranko Ostojic, former Justice Minister Orsat Miljenic, the head of the party's Zagreb branch Davor Bernardic, MPs Domagoj Hajdukovic and Gordana Sobol and Vesna Škulic. Once the SDP's Central Electoral Commission approves their candidacies, they will have 30 days to collect 1,000 signatures of support from party members. The SDP's intra-party election will be held on November 19th. Hungary is holding a referendum today at which its citizens will decide on accepting mandatory EU quotas for relocating migrants. Prime Minister Viktor Orban opposes the EU's plan to relocate 160,000 migrants across the bloc. So far, opinion polls have shown strong support for a no vote. However, a minimum voter turnout of 50% is required for the vote to be valid. During last year's migrant crisis, Hungary was a transit state for migrants on their way to Germany. In a bid to control the influx of migrants, Hungary sealed its border with neighboring Croatia and Serbia. Meanwhile, in France yesterday, police used tear gas and a water cannon to quell a violent protest staged by migrants and activists near the camp in Calais. The gathering had been banned by local authorities, prompting the police to push the protesters back inside the camp. Masked migrants and activists, many of them British citizens, responded by throwing stones and other objects at the police. The jungle, as it is known, is currently home to between 7,000 to 10,000 migrants, the majority of whom want to reach Great Britain. In neighboring Bosnia-Herzegovina, voters are heading to the polls today to vote in local elections. The election comes amid renewed ethnic tensions following a controversial referendum in the Serb entity for an ethnic Serbian holiday commemorating the formation of the Serb entity in 1992 by war criminal Radovan Karadzic. More than 3.3 million voters are eligible to vote. There will be some 70,000 observers monitoring the election. The presidency of the Peasant Party yesterday rejected the appeals filed by 7 party members against a decision by party president Krešo Beljak to suspend them. The presidency also initiated proceedings to have some of them ejected from the party. Among them is HSS MEP Marijana Petir, who as a result will not be able to run for party president as she had planned. At a meeting of the People's Party presidency yesterday, party leader Ivan Vrdoljak reiterated that the HNS would not support the HDZ in forming a new government with the most list of independent candidates. He instead accused them of taking weekends off while the rest of the country waited for them to form a new government. In the second round of Champions League handball, PPD Zagreb lost at home to Hungarian side PEAK Szeged 26-24 last night. They play Swedish side Kristianstad next on October 8th. In the 11th round of play in the domestic football league, Lokomotiva beat Split 2-0 yesterday, while Osijek and Inter played to a 1-1 draw. Later today, Dinamo will host Hajduk and Cibalia will square off against Slaven Belupo. Predominantly overcast with intermittent rain. There will be a moderate to strong southeasterly on the coast, weakening and shifting to a southwesterly and northwesterly on the northern Adriatic. Highs will be between 14 to 19 degrees Celsius in the interior, 20 to 24 on the coast and in the east of the country. The 3-day forecast for the interior calls for predominantly overcast skies and rain on Monday. Some sun is expected on Tuesday, however, there is still a chance of some rain. Expect colder temperatures. The coast will also see overcast skies with rain on Monday, partly sunny and dry on Tuesday and Wednesday. Expect cooler temperatures.